Hello guys and welcome to our new math session. Today's just gonna be a very easy session because it's gonna be homework correction for the workbook page 6 and the homework correction for the weekly practice sheet which is gonna be in the resource pack. So let's start. So here in the first question, page 6, he's asking what fraction of the shape is shaded. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 shaded shapes. So if you just try to write it down as a fraction, so the fraction is a part of a whole, as you know all. So we have to count every and each part here, shaded and not shaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the denominator is going to be 10 and the numerator is going to be 7. So the shaded part is going to be equal to 7 over 10. And the unshaded part, let's count the unshaded. It's 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 3 over 10. Okay, so he's asking right now, he's saying now write your answers as decimals. So guys, please read the question to the end. So he's asking here another thing here. So he needs me to write down these fractions as decimal. And of course, it's very easy for you right now to convert from 7 over 10 to decimal number. So it's going to be 0.7 here. And the 3 over 10 is going to be equal to 0.3. Okay, so let's start with question number 2. He's saying here, write these fractions as decimals. So let's convert question number 2a. So it's 2 over 10, which equals to 0.2. And question number b, it's 7 over 10, which is equal to, exactly, it's 0.7. And question number C is going to be equal to 1.3. Here, guys, I'm writing down in question number A and question number B, I'm writing down 0, 0 0.2, 0 0.7, and so on. But in question number C, I wrote down 1.3. So the difference here is that there is no whole number here, and in question number C, there is whole number. So instead of writing down 0 here, I will write down the whole number, which is 1 here in my case, which is in question C. Okay, question number D is 3 and 9 over 10. What do you think? Exactly, it's going to be 3.9. And here, question number E, it's 50.9. And question number F, which is going to be 247.7. Okay, let's go to question number 3. Write these numbers in order of size, smallest first. So let's have a trick here. When we want to order decimal, we just write down in vertical way, like we write down vertical above each other's like that, and make sure that the decimal point above the decimal point, above the decimal point, and so on, and start to distribute the numbers. Like here it's 2.1, so 2 on the left of the point and 1 on the right of the point. 0.8, 1.5, and so on. Write it down, all of them, right down like that. And get back again to year 1. Start to compare from the left to right. So here I have 2, 0, 1, 0, 1. So the smallest thing here is 0. So I have two numbers starting with 0. So I have to go to next door, which is 7 and 8. Which is the smallest? Exactly, it's 0.7. And after that, 0.8. Then you have two ones here. But the second digit here is 5 and the second digit here is 6. So it's going to be 1.5 first and then 1.6. And at the end, I will write down 2.1. Okay, so let's do that the same for number B. So I will write down here the decimal points and then start to distribute the numbers, which is going to be 11.1 here, 9.8, and so on. And after that, start to look from the left. Here it's 11, but here it's 9, 10, 9, 9, 10. So I'm starting with the smallest. So it's 9, 9, 9. Which one I will choose? Yes, exactly. It's 9.2. And after that 9.8 and then 9.9. And then I will start to look at the whole number again. It's 10, 10, 11. So I will start with 10 and 10. So look at next door, which is the next digit. Here it's 1 and 5. So I will start with 10.1 and then 10.5. And at the end, I will write down 11.1. Okay, so he said here decrease these numbers by 2 over 10. So I will start by reading the question carefully, here it said decrease, so I need me to subtract. So number A is 5.3 minus 0.2, so it's gonna be 5.1. And number B here is 4.8, so subtract 2 over 10, which is 0.2, so it's gonna be 4.6. So what do you think about number C? Exactly, it's 5.1 minus 0.2, but here, if I subtracted 0.1, it's gonna be 5. But again, I need another 0.1 from it. So 5 minus 0.1 is gonna be 0.9. Okay, or you can use the number line to do that, to get back 2 steps, like 2 steps in the number line, or just to make it mentally as we did here. So question number C here is 5.1 minus 0.2, it's going to be 4.9. And then question number D is 12.5, I will subtract 0.2, which is going to be 12.3. And question number E, it's going to be 1 minus 0.2, which is going to be 0.8. And the 8 here, I will subtract 8 minus 0.2, which is going to be 7.8. Okay, let's go to question number 5. Give the value of the digit 7 in each number. So here, question number A is saying 3.271. So what's the value of it? So the value of it is going to be 0.07, which is going to be the hundredth. Okay? So we said that it's going to be the hundredth, so it's going to be 0.07. This is the value and this is the place value. Okay, so question number B here, I need the value of the digit 7 here. It's 0.7, but the place value is 10th exactly. Okay, what's the place value? What's the value of the 7 and 17.5? It's 7 exactly, and because it's in the units place or the ones place. Okay, here number D, 7. Here the value of the 7 here is gonna be 700s because it's in the hundreds place. So the value of it is 700. Okay, the last one, 5.287, so it's going to be 0.007. This is the value because it's in the thousandths place. Okay, let's go to question number 6. Write these numbers in order of size, smallest first. So number A is 0.31, 0.41, 0.22. So I will write it down in vertical way and start to just order them. So the smallest one here is going to be 0.22, 0.31, and after that 0.41. By the same thing, I'm doing number B, 0.06, this is the draft for it, and 0.055, 0.08, and start to compare. 0, 0, 0, so go next door. 0, 0, 0, again, go next door. 6, 5, 8, so the smallest one is 5, so this is going to be the first one. After that, 0.06, and at the end, I will write down 0.08. Okay, question number C. Let's make the draft first. 0.82, 0.082, and 0.28. So 0, 0, 0, and then I will go next door, which is going to be 802. So the smallest one here is 0, which is going to be the first one. And after that, I will go for the next one here. It's going to be 0.28, and at the end, I will write down 0.82. Okay, let's go to question number D. The draft first, 0.8, 1.2, 1.02, and 1.002. The smallest one, of course, is starting with a 0 here. So this is the first one, 0.8. And then after that, 111, so go next door, 200. Oh, these are the smallest, but they are the same. I have to go to next door. So here, when you jump to the next door, it's going to be 2 and 0. So this is the smaller one. So, or the smallest one after 0.8. So it's going to be 1.002 and then 1.02 and at the end it's going to be 1.2. Okay, question number E, 3.04, 3.4, 4.3 and 3.035. So the smallest things here in the smallest units, 333 and then 4. So 4 is going to be the last number. And after we look next door beside the 3 here, it's going to be 0, 4, 0. So I have 2 zeros here. So I have to jump to next door. Here's 4, here's 3. So the 3 first. So the first one is 3.035. And after that, 3.04. And then 3.4. And at the end, it's going to be 4.3. Okay, question number F. It's going to be 7.72, 7.28, and 7.099. So I will start to look at the numbers from the units, 777, and then go next door, 720. Oh, so it's very easy here. 7.099 is the smallest one. After that, 7.28. And then at the end, it's going to be 7.72. Okay, let's go to question number 7. Increase these numbers by 1 over 100. 1 over 100, what does it mean 1 over 100? If you want to convert it into decimal, it's going to be equal to, yes, 0.01. Okay, I want to increase these numbers by 0.01. So, number 1 here, 4.17 plus 0.01, I will add the hundredth with the hundredth. So, make sure that you add with the same place values. So, here's the hundredth place, and the 7 here's the hundredth place. So, I'm adding 1 to this 7, so it's going to be 4.18. And question number B, it's 0.745. I will add 0.01, which is going to be 0.755. And question number C, it's 3.295 plus 0.01. I will add 1 to the 9, so it's going to be 10. Oh, but I cannot write down 10 like 2 digits in one place. So it's going to be 0 and carry up 1. So I will carry up 1 to the 2s, so it's going to be 3, and the 9 is going to be 0 here, and the 5 is going to be the same. So it's going to be 3.305. Question number D, 6.99. If I added 1 here to the 9, so it's going to be 0 and carry up 1. So 1 plus 9 equals 10, so it means 0 and carry up 1. So which is going to be 7.00, and this equals to 7. It's whole 7, whole number. Okay, question number E, it's 8. I will add 0.01, so it's 8.01. The whole number with the whole number, like the units with the units. Tenth with the tenth, hundredth with the hundredth. So here it's going to be 8.01. And the last question here in question number 7, it's 29.99 plus 0.01. So I will add 1 here to this 9 is going to be 10. So 0 and carry up 1. And then 0 and carry up 1. And then 0 and carry up 1. So 1 plus 2 equal 3. So it's going to be 30.00, which is going to be equal to 30. Here, right in dollars, so we started to deal with money here. So I can see here $7.28. So to write it down in dollars is going to be $7.28. And here in B, it's $6.40. So it's going to be $6.40. And then here in the last one, $28.04. So it's going to be $28.04. That's it. So let's start with the resource pack. So in the resource pack here, we will start with question number 5, as we said. Given that 23 times 24 equals 552. So it's multiplication and associated division. We dealt with that in the class, so let's practice with it. Here, write down the value of 230 times 24. So all what I see here from change that I added a 0 after the 23. So the 0 in the question travels to the answer. So it's going to be 5,520. Okay, here question number B, 2.3 times 2.4. I can see here that we move the decimal place 1 step to the left in each one here. So here it's 1 step and here it's another 1 step. So in the answer, I will move 2 steps to the left. So it's 1, 2. So it's going to be 5.52. And here, question number C, 552, I will divide it by 23. So it's going to be equals to, it's very easy, 24. Yeah, so here, question number D, it's 23 times 2.4. So I only moved 1 step to the left here with decimal point. So I will move 1 step to the left in the answer. So it's going to be 55.2. And here, the last one, it's 552 divided by 2.4. So guys, what do you think? When you divide by a large number, the answer is getting smaller. But when you divide by smaller numbers getting the answer bigger. So here, what do you think here? It's 552 divided by 24 equals 23. We know that. But if I made this number smaller, like I will make it 2.4, So it means that I will make this number bigger. So I will add a 0 to the answer. So it's going to be 230. Because when you move to the left, so it means that you divide it by 10. So at the answer, I will multiply it by 10. And multiplying by 10, I'm adding a 0. So the answer here is going to be 230. Okay, here in this number, 0.43, what's the value of 3? The value of 3 here is 0.03. We know that, of course. Place these numbers in size order, starting with the smallest. We dealt with that before, so let's try to do it mentally here. So here it's 0, 0, 0, 0. Go next door, 2, 1, 2, 3. So the smallest one, of course, is going to be the 0.14, 0.15. And after that, I have two twos. So which one is the smallest? So let's go to the next door. Here's there's nothing. It means there is a 0. And here's 6. So of course 0 is smaller. So it's going to be 0.2. So 0.15, 0.2, after that 0.26, and at the end it's going to be 0.3. Okay, question number 8. In this number 7.465, what is the value of the number 5? So it's going to be 0.005. Easy. Let's go to round. Round 3,925. I want to round to the nearest thousand. So all what are we going to do is to find the number, which is the thousands. It's 3 here. And go next door, which is 9. Ask yourself a question. Is it weak number or strong number? So 9 is strong number, of course. So strong number, add one more to the number that you found at the beginning, which is 3. Adding one number to the 3, adding 1 to the 3, so it's going to be 4. So 4, and then all of these numbers are going to be 0. So 4 and 3 zeros, which is 4,000. Here, round 3,925 to the nearest hundred. So where's the hundreds? Yes, it's the 9. Go next door, it's 2. 2 is a strong or weak number. 2 is a weak number, so just ignore. Ignoring in math, it means you are 0. So 0 doesn't have any value. So it's going to be 3900, which is going to be 3,900. Then round 3,925 to the nearest 10. So the tens here is the 2. So go next door, which is 5. 5 is a strong number. So add one more to the 2, so it's going to be 3. So 3930, which is going to be 3,930. The last one here, it's round 17.89 to the nearest whole number. So the whole number is the units or the ones. Go next door, which is the 8. The 8 is a strong number, so add one more to the 7, so it's going to be 8 here, not 7. So it's going to be 18.00, which is going to be equals to 18. Okay, so round the number 7.819 to one decimal place. One decimal place? It's one decimal place. It means one place after the decimal point, which is going to be the 8. So the 8 is one place after the decimal point. So this is the number. Go next door. It's 1. Oh, it's very weak number, of course. It's weak number. So just ignore. So it's going to be 7.8. And here, round the number 7.819 to two decimal places. So it means that I will move 2 steps after the decimal point. So here's the 1 is the 2 decimal places or the hundredth. So go next door. It's 9. Strong number. So add one more to the 1. So it's going to be 2. So the answer is going to be 7.820 or 7.82. Okay. Work out 8 times 10. 80. It's easy. 6 times 100. 600. 17 times 1000. It means that I will add 3 spaces, 3 zeros, so 17,000. So we said that 17 times 1000. I will add 3 zeros to the answer here to the number 17. So it's going to be 17,000. Here. And here 3.4 times 10, I will move one decimal, I will move the decimal place one step to the right, so it's going to be 34. This question, work out 70 divided by 10. I will just remove a 1 0 with 1 0, so it's going to be the answer equals 7. 6,000 divided by 100, so I will remove 2 zeros, which is going to be 60. 17 divided by 10, I will move one step to the left here, so it's going to be 1.7. 93 divided by 100, I will move two decimal places, or I will move the decimal point 2 spaces to the left, so it's going to be 0.93. And here, 28,900 divided by 1,000. I will move the decimal point here 3 spaces to the left. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 28.9. And the last one here, I moved this because it's division, so I moved the decimal point to the left one step. So it's going to be 0.084. Okay, an egg box can hold 10 eggs. How many eggs are there in 45 full boxes? So full boxes, I have 45 full boxes. Every box can hold maximum of 10 eggs, like the can hold 10 eggs. So I will multiply to know the number of eggs. So 45 times 10, which equals to 450 eggs. And here, this question. Jacob is paid 10 pounds and 10 pounds an hour. His monthly pay for October was 890 pounds. So how many hours did Jacob work in October? So it's easy. So at the end of the month, at the end of October, he received 890 pounds. And he's taking 10 pounds per hour, so I will divide. So 890 pounds divided by 10 pounds per hour, so which equals to 89 hours that he worked in October. Okay, here the last question. Shown below are some questions and answers. Here these are the questions, these are the answers. Match the correct questions and the answers. The first one has been completed for you. Here it's 200 divided by 10, which equals to 20. So here the second one is 0.2 divided by 10. So division, I will move the decimal point to the left. And how many spaces? According to the number of zeros, which here is only one zero, so I will move one step to the left. So it's going to be 0.02. Here, this one. And here, 0.2 times 10, yeah, times or multiplication, I'm moving the decimal point to the right. How many steps? According to the number of zeros. And here I have only one zero, so I move one step to the right, which is going to be 2. Here, 2 divided by 10, yeah, 2 divided by 10, I don't have any decimal point here. But when I don't have a decimal point, so I supposed to imagine that it's on the right-hand side of the number, here. So when you divide by 10, so you move the decimal point one step to the left. So it's going to be here. The decimal point is going to be here. So it's going to be 0.2, which is going to be here. Yeah. And 2 divided by 1,000, it's going to be the same. I will move 3 steps to the left this time. So 1, 2, 3, which is going to be 0.002. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for listening and have a wonderful day.